The 2012 Republic of Macedonia inter-ethnic violence started in early 2012 and involved ethnic Macedonians and Albanians of the Republic of Macedonia. Religious incidents. Some Muslims took offense to costumes worn by ethnic Macedonians on January 14, 2012 at the annual carnival in Vevkani. It was followed by several protests by ethnic Albanians. On January 30, arsonists set fire to an Orthodox church near Struga in southwest Macedonia. Ethnic violence. On February 28, a policeman killed two ethnic Albanians in Gostivar, Macedonia after the policeman stated he was attacked by the Albanians for refusing to park in a different location. By March 9, there has been a wave of inter-ethnic violent acts. On March 7, 5 persons were beaten in a bus in the capital, Skopje. On March 10, several acts of violence were recorded in Skopje and Tetovo. In Skopje, a group of youngsters beat a 66-year-old. In addition, a wooden bridge over the Vardar River was burned. In Tetovo, ethnic Albanians beat a 16-year-old girl. Also, a policeman was physically assaulted. 5 people were arrested. On late April 12, 4 young men were abducted and killed in an execution-style killing near the capital, Skopje. A 5th man was killed soon afterwards, probably because he witnessed the event. The dead were confirmed as being ethnic Macedonian, and anti-Albanian protests erupted soon afterwards. Macedonian protests. Throughout Macedonia, many protests were organized in various cities and villages, 2 of which turned violent. The village Smilkovci, from where the victims came from, and in the city of Skopje. The Scorpio Protest was organized by youths. The protesters wanted to march in the Saraj municipality where there is an Albanian majority. The protesters were stopped by the police and there started a 10-minute conflict between the police and the protesters. The protesters were recorded chanting, "A good shkitar is a dead shkitar," and "gas chambers for shkipters." Another large peaceful protest was organized in Bitola where the Macedonian demonstrators marched through the main street of Sharak Sokak and lit candles for the victims under Bitola's clock tower. The protest was said to have been organized by Kambari. Albanian protests. On 4 May 2012, 1,500–3,000 ethnic Albanians protested in Skopje demanding the release of the arrested Albanians, chanting, "God is one. To be an Albanian is not a crime, UCK, see you in the mountains," and "Greater Albania." The protesters later hurled stones at police and also managed to smash the windows of a bus stop. Shukrivalia, blacklisted by the EU and sought by the Macedonian police for murder and armed attacks on 2 Skopje police stations, is leading the efforts to organize new protests. Police said they believe he is hiding in Kosovo. On the 11th of May 2012, 5,000–10,000 Albanians protested in front of the government building in Skopje, Macedonia. They waved Albanian flags, Saudi flags and shouted, "Muslims are not terrorists, we are not terrorists, we are Muslims, KLA, Greater Albania, murderers, UCK," and smashed windows in government offices and court buildings. 6 policemen, 1 reporter and 1 cameraman were lightly injured. The demonstrators also carried banners saying that Serbs and ethnic Macedonians were responsible for the quintuple murder.